Hello there everyone, Ashnflash here, and welcome in to another LEGO Star Wars 2020 early set review. Today we're going to be looking at set number 75265, the T-16 Skyhopper versus the Bantha Microfighter, and this has 198 pieces and will be available starting on January 1st, retailing for $19.99 USD and $24.99 Canadian. And this is pretty crazy because this is the first time that we've ever gotten a Bantha before. 20 years of LEGO Star Wars, and we've never gotten a Bantha before. This is the very, very first time, which I just think that this is so crazy. This is Series 7 of the Microfighters as well, so I can't believe it's been 7 series, my goodness. But anyways, everyone, without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take a look at the builds and then these minifigures. Let's start with the coolest build, in my opinion. I'm a little biased since this is the first ever Bantha that we're getting, and I remember first seeing them, I guess, in LEGO form in the LEGO Star Wars 2, the original trilogy video game. I've always wanted one in the same sort of like build and structure that the dewbacks have been coming in, and you know what? I think that this is quite good. I think that this is a good base for you to be like, okay, now that we have this Microfighter version, if I scale it up a bit, I could definitely make my own. And that's kind of what I got when I was making this. And I just love the fur textures that they have here. I really love this so much. Like, and it's not the same either. Like, I like that, oh, it doesn't make this triangle shape or whatever on the front of the head. That it makes it look jagged and kind of more realistic. From the front, I wouldn't say that this is necessarily, hey, that's a Bantha right there coming at me, you know? It's more from the side, and I think the side build just looks really, really good, and I love getting this piece here, the 1x3 there with the studs in the center, the 2 studs. I love that. Getting that in medium nougat is really, really awesome, and just, I think the texturing here, again, is really great. I love what they've done here with the medium nougat, then going into the dark brown here, as well as going to the reddish brown underneath. I just love the textures and the detail here. You've also got some dark tan there, so there's just so many different colors in this thing that I think that it works really well. For the tail, however, it just goes up and down, no side to side. It's not a ball joint or a mixel joint here like the head. And this is really cool to be getting like the Tauntaun Ram pieces there. That's kind of cool. Here, you do have a spot. Of course, this is a Microfighter, so you have a spot for the minifigure that can just sit on top. And then they've also got this little clip for you to put on the Tuscan Raider's weapon there, the staff piece there. So that's pretty cool. I like that it's only on one side as well, so it's realistic and it's not like it's expecting you to have a second one or anything. And this little backpack piece or whatever, the sack that attaches on top of the Bantha, looks really, really good as well. And overall, I just think that it's a really good Microfighter. Is he necessarily able to fight against the T-16 Skyhopper? No, not at all, since he doesn't have any weapons here, but I think that it's just such a cute build, and I quite like this a lot, and yeah, I don't know, I'm really impressed by this, and I think that this is just, it's crazy. 20 years, and this is the first one that we're getting, and it's still good. It's still really good. And let's take a look at the Skyhopper, and here's the Skyhopper, and I don't know, it's fine, I guess. Like, it just, I've never understood the big deal about it, and this ship just reminds me of, like, it's just a mismatch of a bunch of other Star Wars ships that I would rather be getting a Microfighter of. This isn't something that I really care for, but they do have this little spinning gun here on the front. You've also got the stud shooters, one on each side. And besides that, you do have some flaps that you can move. I think that this is meant to be structural, though. The wings, however, I think can they flap? I don't really know. I think we've only really seen it in the stationary thing with Luke playing with it. But the pink dish here on the back for the thruster is pretty cool. But besides that, I don't really have too much to say about this. I think that this is definitely the weaker build. But I mean, it's a vehicle, so like it's a ship. Like, I don't know much more what they actually could have done, but it can fit the minifigure there, the pilot that it comes with. So I guess that's fine. Again, I don't know, nothing new here, so not really interested too much in this thing. But let's take a look at the minifigures now. And here is the Tuscan Raider, and like I said in my Ben Kenobi Obi-Wan's hut, this is actually an exclusive figure to this set, and that one, this is a brand new print for the Tuscan Raider, which I just think is really, really great. I love the detail here on the torso and everything, and when they introduced this new head, I just had to get it, and I think that it works really well for them, and I love the wrap design and everything on it. On the back of the torso, you've got some equally great printing there on the back, and I just think that this is such a detailed minifigure, and I'm glad that it's not the same as the other one. Would it have been better to get the original Tuscan Raider in one of the two sets so that you could kind of keep them diverse if you were picking up the whole wave? Sure, yeah, definitely, but I think that it's cool that we are getting this brand new torso print and leg printing for the first time. And again, just really good minifigure, and one that I think I don't mind getting a lot of. Here is the brand new Skyhopper Pilot, and it is actually brand new, I believe. I think the helmet is really close and similar to the other one, just it has dark red stripes there instead of black, which the original one has, or not the original one, the second one that we've had. And here is the face printing, and I love that so much. That's such a cool visor print there. That is really great, and this torso is brand new as well. The head and the torso, just really great to get this updated, and the back head printing as well. It just looks so good. Like, this could be used for really other rebel troopers or different things. I think that looks so good with the chin strap there, as well as the back printing there. It looks really awesome as well. And I just think that this minifigure, if you don't have a use for it like me, like, I don't know, there's not really too much that I can do with this besides keeping him in the Skyhopper, but I might sub out some heads for just variety in my troopers and things for rebels and resistance fighters, because that looks really cool. Just imagine that with an X-Wing pilot helmet on or something. I don't know, I think that that's really cool, and I like that they went out of their way to update this figure. There you have it, everyone. That is the T-16 Skyhopper versus the Bantha Microfighter, and again, I just think that it's crazy that this is the first Bantha that we're getting, and I quite like it. I'm really happy with it, and never gotten a Skyhopper before, but it makes sense since this is a little toy model that I guess it's fine. I don't really need a big one. I don't really care, or it's so obscure. I don't even know why there's been so many sets and things. It's just so obscure. I don't really know why there's been so many sets and things based off of it. Luke plays with the toy for 1 second. Like, I don't know, it's crazy. But anyways, everyone, I hope that you did enjoy this video, and I hope that you all have a great day. We still got a couple more Star Wars reviews coming out, so let me know down below in the comment section which ones you want to see me do next. I know Poe's X-Wing is such a big request right now, but I hope that you did enjoy this video, and I hope that you all have a great day. I will see you all in the next one.